What's going on, guys? Anthony back. Got a little update wanted to do this evening. Another rainy day in Florida. It seems like that's all it does down here anymore, man. If it keeps on raining, I'm going to have to build a boat or something. I don't know. Well, let's jump right in. You don't want to hear about our problems. First off, in the background, listen to something everybody will be familiar with. Obituary, Cause of Death, September 1990 on Road Racer Records. Of course, you know this is the Tardy brothers, John and Donald Tardy, James Murphy playing guitar, Trevor Perez playing guitar, and Frank Watkins, who has since passed, played bass. You get on this one here, you get all these tracks plus three bonus tracks. There's the guys on the back. Look how young they were. It's cool stuff, man. Obituary, can't go wrong. Florida Death Metal. Being a Florida boy, you know I love them. I've got some records I want to show you, a magazine. I've got some stuff in the mail from a friend. So let's jump right in. First and foremost, check that out. Gosudar, however you want to say it. Morbid, Despotic Ritual. This is a full length. These guys out of Moscow, Russia. Moscow, however you want to say it. Of course, you can see the Rotted Life logo there at the bottom. Cover art's by a guy named Nestor Povarnin. This is a 2021 release. Let's see what this enter looks like. These guys have been active since 2018, and they did a demo in 2018, then a split in 2019, then this, and I missed the boat when it came out, and I actually picked mine up from Melanie at Melanie Loves Death Metal. She's got a little distro called Born Dead Collection, I believe, at Big Cartel. You can check that out, but if you're not familiar with these guys, I mean, they're heavy, mid-pace, death metal, no nonsense. It'd probably be way up on my list of favorites for the year. You can't go wrong with it. I mean, these guys are it's just great stuff. Check it out if you like old school death metal from Russia. Let's look at this vinyl, see. I think it's just black. Yeah. Third Realm Death Metal. That's what it says on there. I'm not real familiar about what that's talking about, but great stuff, man. If you haven't heard from Gosudar, you need to check them out. 3-piece. You get 6 tracks, almost 33 minutes of just great music. Can't go wrong with that. Rotted Life is doing some good stuff over there. Next, one that probably needs no introduction. I got a $20 spin order in. I got a $20 spin's got a lot of good stuff over there I've been picking up. This is Undergang. I'm going to try to say this title down at the bottom, but I know I'll mess it up. Till Doden Oskiller. It's a full length. Come out in 2012 on Extreme Music. This is a Misako and Oho issue here. This is a 3-piece. Of course, they're out of Copenhagen, Denmark. And they do death metal. Look at that art there. Of course, the art is by David Milkinson, of the band, or as he goes by, Torture Dodd. Of course, this is a 3-piece, like I said, 8 tracks, about 42.5 minutes of death metal. These guys, they've been active since 2008, and they have 5 full-lengths, this being their second. Musically, I just love it. It's a guttural, almost vomiting vocals that's back in the background. If you look at the reviews, a lot of people says this wasn't as strong as their debut, but I really like it. I mean, I don't think they put out any bad work, and they've been busy. I mean, they've got demos, EPs, splits. I mean, just doing great stuff. He's got his label going, and I think that's all that came in it. But again, check out that art. It's just absolutely wonderful. Let's see what the vinyl looked like on this one. But you can't go wrong with these guys. I mean, it's just filthy, dirgy death metal. I mean, you know Undergang. Isako no ho. Means something along the lines of take one eye out or something like that. Like I say, a lot of people in the reviews that you read on Metal Archives will say that it's not as strong as the first one, but I like it. I mean, the first one was strong, but this one's strong as well, so check it out if you haven't. Last video I did, we had Darkthrone playing in the background, and I said we'd get back to it. Of course, this is Soulside Journey. This is their full length from 1991, came out on Peaceville. This is Darkthrone's death metal album, if you will. This is a 2012 Peaceville reissue. The cover art's by Duncan Fegredo. Duncan Fegredo. I can't even read my own writing. Good stuff, like I said, that's me right there. But no, seriously, you can see there on the back that Darkthrone was a 4-piece at this time. You get 11 tracks, about 41 minutes of music. There's the inner there. You know, if you're a Darkthrone fan and you followed Darkthrone over the years, you'll know that after this they wanted to go more the black metal route, and they did. You know, a lot of people say Darkthrone have a release for every genre, and maybe so. I mean, I don't know, but as far as a death metal album, this one is very strong. I really enjoy it. You know, this was their first LP, and they've been doing it since 1987. To put this one out in 91, so I mean, or they've been active at any rate, but just great stuff. You know, they've got 19 studio albums to their name, and you know, they're just legendary. There's the vinyl, just came on black wax. You know, it's old school death metal. I really like it. It's what death metal should sound like, I think. I almost wish they would have just stuck with the death metal, but you know, they did their own thing and they put out 19 albums and been very successful at it. So what do I know? But like I say, I picked that up at 20 bucks spin. All this, the remainder of this vinyl came from 20 bucks spin. Next, we'll keep with the Darkthrone theme, Eternal Hails. Of course, this is their new one. It's their Doom album, if you want to say. You know, there's a 2-piece here. You get 5 tracks, 42 minutes of music on this one. Of course, this came out this year on Peaceville. The cover art here is by a guy named David Hardy. Of course, you know Darkthrone, they're from Norway. Like I said before, they got 19 studio albums. Soulside Journey was their first, and this is their most recent. Here's the inner. Pretty basic stuff. If you're into death doom, I mean, the vocals, you can tell who it is right away. The guitar work, you can tell who it is right away. But it is a doomy type album. You know, I guess it's kind of polarized some of the fans of Darkthrone, but after 19 albums and them doing exactly what they wanted to do all those years in different genres and different musical sounds and styles, you know, you ought to be used to it. I really enjoy it, you know, but I mean, you know me, I'm not a negative guy. You're not going to hear, I'm not going to buy something if I don't think it's good. You know, you can sample this stuff, and if you like it, fine. If you don't, just don't buy it. But I like it. You know, it's Darkthrone. I don't know, you know, they've been doing it for 34 years, and they're obviously doing something right. So I enjoy it. Check it out. If you like it, fine. If you don't, hey man, it's you. You know what I mean? sun don't shine on everybody the same day. Next, this was, Faceless Burial, Multiversal Abittoir. This is 2018 EP, came out on Misako Unoho. The cover art is by Xavier Irvin. These guys are from Melbourne, Australia. That's this comes on this matte finish. It's really well done. I really like this. I like all their stuff. Let's see what this inner looks like here. These guys have been doing it for a while. They did a 2015 demo. Then they had that 2017 release, Grotesque Miscreation, a full length. Then they done this, and then last year, of course, they had Speciation full length. Musically, sometimes it's reminiscent of what we're kind of listening to in the background. It reminds me of that early Florida death metal scene, but then it speeds up. I mean, they're not copycats by no means. They're doing their own thing, and I think the newer album's a little bit faster than this, but this is great stuff, man. These Australian guys are doing it right. This is a 3-piece. You get 5 tracks, a little over 21 minutes, because this is an EP, and just good stuff. I think you'll enjoy it. Check it out. Okay, that's done it for our albums, our vinyl albums. Next, I got something in the mail, man. I'm excited about this. Of course, Liam, he beat me to it, and he always does. That boy is something. But I seen it on Liam's channel, and I checked into it, and I ordered me one. And that's this magazine here, Charred Magazine. And you'll see there it's volume 1. Look at that art. When I saw this on Liam's, look at those band names on the back: Gutless Seat, Gurgling Gore Distro, Goblin Smoker, just some killer stuff. What do you get with this magazine? Well, you get a bunch of stuff. I contacted him and went on his flip through this while I'm talking. Went on his page there where he sells this stuff and ordered it, and it was here within a week. And I don't see how he does it for the price. You get interviews, you get art. It's real heavy, real thick. You remember how the old National Geographics used to be? You get suggestions back in the back of music to check out. You even get recipes. He does some insect facts, believe it or not. He spotlights underground distros. He spotlights underground artists who are doing the art for these kind of things. These recipes are everything from breakfast to pancakes to candied bacon, cauliflower tacos. Man, look at there, cooking straight filth. I ought to be able to do that. I don't know if any of it's microwavable, but all the insect stuff has got art. I mean, it's just crazy stuff, man. It's well done, great stuff. I contacted him the other day and seeing if he was going to sell advertisement for it in here. I wanted to get me and Cody a little ad in here for our channel, but man, it's just great stuff. Each interview's got its own write-up here with the logos. It's talking about Thorn. It's got Warflurch in here. I seen he was talking about my boy Stump Grinder in here. Just all kind of stuff. Brutal Cave Productions, Gutless. I mean, it's just chock full. Every page is this shiny finished stuff. There's the Gutless interview. I mean, it's good stuff. Charred Magazine Volume 1. You can get a hold of him on Instagram. charredvulture is what he goes by. You can look him up, Google it, man. You know how to do it. Check out this art. It's great stuff. Great stuff. Look at there. Look who that is. Gurgling gore. Yeah, Big Papa Gore. All right, that's cool stuff. And with the magazine, he also sent me a couple stickers. Charred. Got this nice postcard here. Here's his contact information there on the corner. It's charredvulture at bigcartel.com. His Instagram is, well, you see all that stuff there. Gmail. Check him out, hit him up, man. It's good stuff. If you're a band, a distro, you want to get in on this. Look at that art. He sent me this as well. And like I say, I ordered it from the UK, and it was here in a week. I mean, I can't get stuff from the West Coast of the United States in a week, it seems like. Last but not least, I got me a little package in the mail the other day. I'm like a kid, I love to get stuff in the mail, and my friend Brian Arkham, he knows that. We had did a trade. I'd send him a copy of Mortuary Punishment, Brotherhood and Genocide. In return, he was going to send me a cassette, and he ended up sending me a lot more than one cassette. But the cassette we actually did a trade on was this Inanna, I think it is. I'll take it out of the thing there where you can see it. See I-N-A-N-N-A, Inanna, Converging Ages. I wasn't familiar with this, but he said he had a copy, and I wanted it. 2008, came out on Corvus Discos. This is actually a 2020 reissue, remastered, and remixed. It came out on Desert Wastelands. It's good stuff. I mean, this is a full length. These guys are out of Santiago, Chile. It's death metal. The cover art's by Daniel Herosilia. I hope I said that right. J-Card with all the good stuff there. As far as their discography, they've been active since 2000. They had a couple demos, and then this. They're still active. They had a live album last year. Musically, the musicianship on this is very strong. The music is, I would say, it's almost a buffet of genres mixed in, but these guys are very vehement about being labeled death metal. But just say it's progressive death metal. It's the musicianship on this is just phenomenally outstanding. You got power metal stuff, you got that progressive stuff in there. It's well produced. I mean, these guys, again, they can play their instruments. If you want to check it out, check out the track Beyond Time and Memory. You got some death metal in there, you got some black metal edge. You know, it's a good listen. Check it out. So that was our trade, and then on top of that, he sent some other stuff. Check this out. Mortiferoth, Fatal Spiritual Failures. This was a new one on me. I'd seen this in some distros, but it never gave it a chance. It come on this green shell. This is an EP, 2021, and came out on Hairspray Records. Here's the inner here. This cover art is by Spite Smite, and this folds out into a poster type deal here. It came with these stickers. Let's see if you can see that. Can you see it? It's kind of funny deal. Pretty cool stuff. This is a limited run. Mine is actually number 33 of 107. There's that record label there in case I said it wrong. I'm borderline illiterate in case y'all haven't figured it out yet, but it's good stuff. I mean, these guys are from Queens, New York. This is they're a 3-piece. You get 4 tracks on this EP. little over 18 minutes long. Like I said, they've been active since 2015. They had a 2017 demo, 2019 demo, and a 2020 demo. Then this. I really love it. It's dual vocalist, the guitar and drummer. It's old school death metal with that East Coast feel to it. Like I say, they New York guys from Queens. Some distorted bass in one of the breakdowns. Great guitar sound, good stuff. I actually went looking and ordered that 2019 and 2020 demo and got it coming. I'll have it in an upcoming video, but really enjoyed this stuff. I appreciate it, Brian. And last but not least in the package, my boy Brian hooked me up with a mixtape. Y'all remember the day of the mixtape? Look, he entitled it Arkham Knights Volume 1, Hairspray and Swordplay. It shows 7 tracks on the first side, but it's actually got 10. There was 3 tracks that didn't get printed on the thing, but you see some of those bands on there and those titles. On the A side, Trader's Gate was on there, Hammer and Quartz. That Quartz Wildfire tune there on the first side was that killer. I love that. And then it had 3 more tracks that were on the other side. 18 was Attila, 19 Desolation Angels, and Tangerine Dream. Very good stuff, man. A lot of work went into that, and I really appreciate it. I really do. I've been checking it out. I played it some today. It's just great. Heavy metal. It's of course you see Wasp on there, so you got a little. I guess you would say that's hair metal. Malaya Rage, Dokken. I mean, who don't like Don Dokken and George Lynch? Sirith Ungol. It's good stuff. A good listen. Took a lot of effort in. It actually had a patch in it. It was I think it was an Acid Witch patch, and when I opened this up, I was with Cody in the pickup, and of course he snatched it and ran off like a kid with it. But he left this behind. I was going to leave this to Cody, but y'all can have it. Arthritic Hand Job. I'm sure some of you guys would love to have that. Knock yourself out. Like a sore Peter, you can't beat it. Also in the thing, he sent me he always sends me some goodies, you know, some stuff he's got from other distros when they came. You know, and I love all this stuff. Stickers and Fluid sticker there. Damien Records sticker. All kind of good stuff. Man, he's been a good friend of this channel, and we really appreciate him. All kind of good stuff. Brian sent some more stickers, just a handful of stuff. Y'all have all seen this kind of stuff before. It's nothing new, but last but not least, I want to do a shout out. I've made several friends. Well, I made a bunch of friends while I've been on this channel, but one in particular, a guy in Santiago, Chile. He's got him a project going. I've talked about it before. Resilient. He's got a debut EP coming out before long, and I'm pretty sure Stumpy at Stump Grinder Records is going to do that for him. Abel Mendez. When this debut comes out, I've got him pulled up here on Encyclopedia Metal Archives. When this debut comes out, it's going to be him, Abel Mendez, doing all the guitars. He does the bass, he does the drum programming, he does the vocals, and he's got a guy doing the lead guitar on it, Matthias Quiroz. I hope I'm saying it right, brother. But like I said, they're from Santiago, Chile. He released his Black Clouds track back in June the 20th, and now he's put out another teaser or another preview of the upcoming EP, and it's actually a video, Vomiting Blood. You can find these guys, Resilient. You can find them on Bandcamp. You can find them on Facebook. You can find Abel on Instagram, YouTube. I'm gonna put links in my description below, or you can email him at Resilient.deathmetal@gmail.com. Great guy. He would love to talk with you. I mean, there's nobody working harder to make it than Abel is. Go by, show him some love. stay tuned and see when that thing comes out. I'll give y'all a shout. Get with Stumpy on Stump Grinder. He'll give you a heads up about when it's coming. Get you a copy of it. He's got t-shirts. He's got all kind of stuff. I mean, just check out his photos on Instagram, man. He's a great guy doing some great stuff. He's working hard trying to make it, and we need to support him. That's about it for me. I know there was something else I wanted to do or say, but I never can remember till I shut this camera off. But only the good stuff, man. Y'all be good. Thank you.